Okay, can you hear me, Harriet?
Yeah.
I kind of heard you, Harriet. I'm guessing you could. It
I
sounded
was
like you.
I was just thinking how Marguerite looks. I like her outfit.
Marquita always looks beautiful. And let's not say anything bad about Miss Hayden over there, who also looks very nice. Come on. And I noticed the one person's left out of that mix there, Harriet.
Oh well, that year go without saying.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Well, let's get moving here. Y'all set, Harriet?
Yes, yes.
All righty. Okay. We should go on the record with proceeding number 24C-0313-INS today, which is a show cause hearing for the commission, bi-weekly show cause hearing. Today's the 14th of August, 2024, excuse me. I don't even know what year it is anymore. Approximately 12:01, Administrative Law Judge Robert Garvey. And I don't see anyone else here. Miss Hayden, welcome back. I didn't think you did. Oh, hang on. Before we get started, let's go off the record for just a moment if we can. Hello, sir. What can I do? Who are you, sir, and who do you represent? You're muted, sir. Okay. Okay, try now. Looks like you might not be moving. No, can't hear you. All right, try and talk. Nope. Why don't you hang up and try and call back in real quick? Sometimes that helps. Okay. Well, we'll sit here for a minute. And Harriet, like I said, we are off the record now. And we'll figure out. Ms. Riley, do you know who that would be? Who would that person be? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I've talked to a few people about today's hearing, but I have no idea who that will
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who did you talk to? Did you talk to anyone who said they might show up? I mean, I might do a thumbs up, thumbs down. Are you Mr. Smith? Thumbs up if you are.
No, everyone I talked, it was only like maybe two or three people. Everyone I talked to, I gave them the rundown of everything and just told them get their insurance updated.
Which I have in Aurora for traffic court. When I did traffic court, when we couldn't get the audio going, I have done that before. I have done. Hey, you're Mr. Smith, right? I'm Mr. Smith. You plead guilty to driving, speeding of 5 miles over. I do. Okay.
Was that in Aurora Muni?
Yeah. 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 I will probably be back there again in about a month. So.
I was a city prosecutor there.
Really,
Just
really,
right before here.
really. When were you there?
What year is it?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I think it's 2014.
22, 23.
22, 23.
Yeah, right before I started with the AG's office.
22, 23. I mean, I would have been there. As relief.
Right.
So, if
I missed you.
I'm gonna say, all the judges out there too.
I do.
I know who to call just in case.
That's it. That's it. I got. Well, now they just since we. Here we go. iPhone 2 is connecting, or not. Sir, person. Your camera's not on.
I think he tried to call in.
Yeah. Well, can you hear me? If he tried to call in, that's fine too. You know, they're gonna take all the TV out of Aurora Muni. Did you hear that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. I was talking to Judge Day about that the other day.
TV or D, what did you say there?
Misdemeanor DV was written into Aurora Municipal Court as opposed to the state court, which made it, it's just a real, it's the biggest municipal court in the state.
Yeah, I bet. Saudi Arabia, Saudi Aurora.
I do know the
Hey.
reasoning behind that.
Funny.
Well, there's a bit more to it,
It's just,
having to do with some victims' rights.
yeah, no, that too, yeah. So I don't know what's, I don't know if that's official yet. That's, I guess, when I talked to Sean last, he said it's gonna happen. But, so, I don't know what'll happen. All right, I'm gonna wait about, oh, there we go.
Hello,
Hello, okay.
can you hear me?
I can, all right.
Oh man, I had
No
to
prob-
dial in for some reason. The video would not let me unmute. It kept me muted for some reason.
All right, well, let me talk to you for a minute. Who do you represent here? What's your company?
Family-owned enterprises.
Family-owned enterprise. Do you got insurance now or not?
I sold the truck, the business, everything like a month and a half, maybe almost 2 months ago. I don't know if there was any particular paperwork or anything that I needed to fill out on my end showing that, but I'm no longer in business as a towing company.
Okay, so, hey, Ms. Riley, what do you got?
I can get in contact with him after today's hearing and send him over the cancellation. I'll email over the cancellation form so he can go on and get that handled.
Okay, that sound good, sir?
That sounds great, man.
Okay, you're on your way.
I
That's right.
appreciate you guys hanging in there
Hey,
and
no pro-
waiting
well,
for me
we-
to get it together.
We got two more people that suddenly showed up, so we would have had to wait around anyway. We're still not on the record, Harriet. There's a person with a 719 area code. Tell me who you are and who you represent.
Is that me?
That's you.
Oh, Angel Gomez representing family-owned enterprises. Sorry.
Was the same one, Miss Riley? Was that the same one we just talked to the last person about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so.
I thought you were go on.
Huh?
I thought you were talking to me still, sir.
Oh,
Should
okay.
I just hang up?
Yeah, you can just hang up. Yeah.
All right, sorry. See you guys. Thank you.
No problem. No problem. Okay, so then it's the 720 area code. I'm sorry.
That possibly is me.
That possibly is you for sure. So who are you and who do you
All right,
represent?
I'm Stephen Carnes, and I'm with CTO LLC.
Okay, do you have insurance? Have you got insurance?
No, we canceled that T number. I emailed, I think it was Miss Riley last night. She sent me the cancellation form.
Okay.
I called her, filled it out.
Okay, so
What's that?
Ms. Let me just check with Miss Riley. So he's gotten that, and then he just needs to fill that out, and he'll be good to go, right?
Yep, he did email it to me. I was in process of getting that canceled. I will email him once I get that done after the hearing.
Okay, so you should be good to go, sir.
All right, perfect. Sorry, I was a few minutes late. I just didn't want to miss this if I had to be here, and I just wanted to get those documents to Miss Riley.
No problem. You're good to go. Thank you, sir.
All right,
And
thank you.
I get one other person here whose name I'm going to just butcher horribly. Mr. Wakajira Gutama, and I'm sure I said that wrong.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I represent Sugar EV Transportation LLC.
say it one more time. You kind of broke up on me a little bit.
That's Sugar EV Transportation LLC.
Oh, okay. I got you. So do you have insurance now or not?
No, I have canceled the everything. I sent them. I sent an email around like 2 months and like 6 weeks ago.
Okay, so Ms. Riley, do you know anything about him? Is he's got his, you're canceling out your permit though, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay,
I am not aware of that. Can I have your LL number and I can either look that up or send you another form to fill out for us?
Yes, sir.
I did, Ms. Riley, I got it right here. I'll tell you what it is. I found him. His LL number is LL-04252.
Okay.
Okay, so Mr. Kutama, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name again. Ms. Riley will send you a form that'll allow you to cancel out and you'll be all set to go, all right?
Thank you so much.
All right, you're good to go. Thank you, sir. Thanks for showing up. All right, Harriet, let's go back on the record. Where were we now? We'll be back on the record. I think I've introduced where we are today, and Ms. Hayden, if you, I guess I haven't done entries. So Ms. Hayden, if you could do your entry of appearance for me.
Yes, Your Honor. Jennifer Hayden with the Colorado Department of Law, appearing on behalf of PUC staff. With me as staff witness Marquita Riley.
All righty. I don't see anyone else here. So Ms. Hayden, you can call Ms. Riley to the stand if you wish.
Ms. Riley, to the stand, please.
All righty. Hey, Ms. Riley, if you raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes.
All righty. Ms. Hayden, go right ahead.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Can you please state and spell your name for the record?
Marquita Riley, MARQUITA RILEY.
Who is your current employer?
The Public Utilities Commission.
And what is your job title?
I'm the program assistant for the transportation unit.
And what is your role in this proceeding?
I review the commission records and coordinate with staff for these proceedings against motor carriers that do not have current effective levels of financial responsibility on file with the commission.
And do the statutes and commission rules require motor carriers to file evidence of financial responsibility with the commission?
Yes.
And can you tell us which statutes or rules require motor carriers to have evidence of financial responsibility?
Yes, per Rule 6008 requires that motor carriers file and maintain evidence of financial responsibility.
And what needs to be provided to the commission to show financial responsibility?
Per Rule 6008, motor carriers must electronically file search firms as an example of Form E as evidence of financial responsibility.
And how long does this evidence of financial responsibility remain in effect?
Per Rule 6008 requires that each insurance company give the commission a 30-day advance written notice when insurance is not being renewed or if it's being canceled.
And what is the next step when the PUC receives a notification of cancellation or non-renewal?
I use the commission's operates database to compile a list of motor carriers that we receive notice of cancellation.
Thank you. Can we please pull up Exhibit 1? Were the exhibits for today's hearing provided to the respondents?
Yes.
Ms. Riley, I'd like to direct your attention to what's been previously marked as hearing Exhibit 1. Please describe this document.
This is the initial hearing cycle listing that contains the names of the motor carriers that we received notice that their financial responsibility was going to expire.
And who prepared this list?
Commission staff
How was it prepared?
through the commission's operates database
And when did staff prepare this list?
on July 22nd, 2024.
And can you describe where the date appears on Exhibit 1?
Yes, it's on the bottom right corner.
Does the commission create a hearing cycle listing like the one we see here in Exhibit 1 as part of the regular course of its business activities?
Yes.
Is it the practice of the commission to maintain documents like Exhibit 1 as part of its business record in the regular course of its business activities?
Yes.
Can we please scroll through these 10 pages in Exhibit 1, please? Your Honor, staff would move to admit Exhibit 1.
Exhibit 1 shall be admitted.
Thank you. Ms. Riley, based on this list, what action did the commission take?
The commission then sent a letter to each respondent.
Thank you. If we could take down Exhibit 1 and please pull up Exhibit 2. Ms. Riley, I'd like to direct your attention to what has been marked as hearing Exhibit 2. What are these documents?
These are copies of the letters sent to each respondent on today's updated list.
And what does the information in these letters tell the respondents?
The letter explains that all operations under its authority may be suspended as of the date that the insurance expires, unless proof of proper insurance is submitted to the commission. It also provides notice of today's hearing and advises the respondent that if proper evidence of financial responsibility is not submitted, then its authority may be permanently revoked.
And when did the commission send these letters?
On July 22nd, 2024.
Is it the practice of the commission to create letters like these in the regular course of its business activities?
Yes,
And is it the practice of the commission to maintain letters like Exhibit 2 as part of its records in the regular course of its business activities?
yes.
Your Honor, staff moves to admit Exhibit 2 into evidence.
Exhibit 2 shall be admitted.
Ms. Riley, does the commission require motor carriers to establish and maintain a designated agent?
Yes, Court Rule 6006 requires that motor carriers establish and maintain a designated agent.
And were these letters sent to the addressees of the designated agents on file with the commission?
Yes,
And how did the commission serve these letters?
do first-class postal mail.
Thank you. If we could please pull down Exhibit 2 and pull up Exhibit 3. Ms. Riley, I'd like to direct your attention to what's been previously marked as hearing Exhibit 3. Please describe this document.
This is the attachments to with each notice letter in Exhibit 2. This provides information on how to participate in today's electronic hearing.
That's what's contained in this. Okay. When was this attachment sent to the respondents?
On July 22nd, 2024.
Is it the commission's standard practice to include this attachment with the notification letters to the respondents when it holds an electronic hearing?
Yes,
And did the commission create this attachment in the regular course of its business activities?
yes,
Is it the practice of the commission to maintain attachments like Exhibit 3 in the regular course of its business activities?
yes.
Your Honor, staff moves to admit hearing Exhibit 3.
Exhibit 3 shall be admitted.
If we could please pull Exhibit 4. Ms. Riley, let's talk about what has previously been marked as hearing Exhibit 4. Please describe this document.
This is the certificate of service for each notice letter and attachment sent to each respondent.
And did the commission create this certificate in the regular course of its business activities?
Yes,
And is it the practice of the commission to maintain certificates like this in the regular course of its business activities?
yes.
Your Honor, staff moves to admit Exhibit 4.
Exhibit 4 shall be admitted.
Ms. Riley, the language on this certificate states whose name and addresses appear below. And below that it states, see hearing cycle listing. Are these statements referring to the original hearing cycle in Exhibit 1?
Yes,
If we could please return to Exhibit 2. This is the notice letter. Thank you. The letter informs the respondent about what happens if it can provide evidence of insurance or surety coverage before the hearing. If the commission receives evidence of insurance or surety coverage, what happens?
then we will not proceed against that particular respondent and dismiss them from the hearing cycle listing.
Did staff create an updated hearing cycle listing for today's hearing?
Yes,
Could we please look at what has previously been marked as hearing Exhibit 5? Thank you. Ms. Riley, please describe this document.
this is the updated hearing cycle listing for today's date. It contains the names of the respondents that we still have not received updated financial responsibility for them.
Did staff create the list the same way as you described for hearing Exhibit 1?
Yes,
Who created this document?
commission staff.
When was this one created?
I'm sorry, I think the internet glitched. Can you repeat the question, please?
When was this document created?
On August 12th, 2024.
And did the commission create this hearing cycle listing in the regular course of its business activities?
Yes,
And is it the practice of the commission to maintain the updated hearing cycle listing in Exhibit 5 as part of its records in the regular course of its business activities?
yes,
Your Honor, staff moves for the admission of Exhibit 5.
Exhibit 5 shall be admitted.
Ms. Riley, did staff send a letter to all motor carriers listed in hearing Exhibit 5?
yes,
And do the addresses listed in hearing Exhibit 5 match the carrier addresses in hearing Exhibit 2?
yes.
When is the last time you checked to see if there was any change in the status of carriers in Exhibit 5?
This morning, August 14th, 2024.
Are you aware of any pending applications, either for suspension or abandonment, affecting any common and contract carriers listed in hearing Exhibit 5?
Yes, we do have one abandonment application. That is for Casa Day Adult Daycare, Inc., PUC number B-9888.
Thank you. Does staff recommend dismissing any carriers listed in hearing Exhibit 5?
Yes, we do have a few. ULLR Tours LLC, DBA The Colorado Sightseer, PUC number 54166. Insurance was updated for them. And then AAP Movers LLC, PUC number HHG-00577. That permit has gone inactive.
Thank you. Are you aware of any letters returned to the commission?
Yes, we do have a few. We have AAP Movers LLC. That was resent out to another address that we have on file. Jimbo's Towing. That was resent out to another address on file. CMB Transportation Ltd Liability Company. That was resent out to another address we have on file. Charisma Limousine LLC. There was no other address on file for that company. And Colorado Limousine Services LLC, there was also not another address on file for that respondent.
And you were able to verify the addresses in the system?
Yes,
And because of that, you did attempt to notice the carrier in another manner?
we did not.
Okay. If we could please take down Exhibit 5. Thank you. When does the decision made after this hearing become a final commission decision?
The recommended decision will become a final commission order decision 20 days after the administrative law judge issues the recommended decision if no exceptions are filed.
What happens if a carrier produces proper proof of insurance before the decision becomes a final order of the commission?
Then the recommended decision will not be enforced against that respondent.
And what is staff's recommendation today?
Staff recommends that the certificate or permit numbers listed on here in Exhibit 5 be revoked for lack of financial responsibility as required by law, except for ULR Tours LLC, DBA The Colorado Sightseer, AAP Movers LLC, and Casa de Adult Daycare Inc.
Thank you, Ms. Riley. I have nothing further for this witness, Your Honor.
Okay. Hey, Ms. Riley, real quickly, who was the first one again that you're recommending dismissal?
ULLR
Oh.
Tours.
Tours? Okay, got it. Wasn't sure about that name, couldn't find it real quickly there. Okay, so I got ULLR Tours, Casa de Adult Daycare,
Mhm.
and AAP Movers, those three?
That is correct.
Okay, good enough, that's all I have. Ms. Hayden, do you have any questions based upon my questions?
I do not, Your Honor.
All righty then. Do you have any other witnesses?
No, Your Honor, staff rests.
All righty. Nothing else here. Thank you very much, Ms. Riley. As always, thank you for your help during this hearing and of course in the little middle area that we had during the hearing there. Ms. Hayden, thank you very much. And that's it. We shall be in adjournment.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You are the show cause, I was gonna say he is the show cause wizard. He does them nice and fast. But